Good morning, guys. It's Monday of the last week. Hope you're all as excited to get done with this semester as I am. I'm going to go over a couple things with you today, and then it's going to be a work day. I just got to get you all your work finished so that we can get it all graded and we can move on. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If not, I'm just going to be going through some things we need to do. Let's share the right screen. All right, so you have Night chapter 4 through 6 done. Now we're working on 7 through 9. Let's share this. After you do chapter 7 through 9, those are going to be due Thursday. This is the only thing you're working on for Friday. If you turn this in Friday or before then, you don't even have to show up to class except to do your quiz. So this is a project. You got to choose from one of the 3 Roman numerals below. So for 1, we have 4 different options right there. How are Elie Wiesel and the author and Eliezer Wiesel, the narrator, the same? How are they different? You're going to write an essay on one of these 4 things. It's got to be 4 paragraphs. They're pretty broad categories, and we'll be going over a lot of this when I recap 7 through 9 coming up in a day or two. So Night deals with change, physical, emotional, religious. Describe Eliezer's transformation in the 3 areas and use examples. The theme of a novel is its central idea. Discuss how one of the themes is developed: prejudice, horror, basic nature of humanity. So take one of those. And then this one is kind of analyzing his acceptance speech. He vows to speak out against human suffering and humiliation. He said, "We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented." Has reading this book convinced you to adopt Wiesel's point of view? Back up your argument with examples. Full acceptance speech is there. 4.2, everybody's got to do this one. You're going to research excerpts and testimonials. You're going to find passages or quotes from survivors that remind you of passages you read at night and write a summary. You don't need to create a poster. Do it on a Word doc with the quote you've chosen and your response to how it's similar. So find a quote, match it to Night. I'm going to say you need to do 4 of these. Last one, you're going to create one of the following projects. Despite the lessons of the Holocaust, anti-Semitism, and instances of genocide continue to this day. Find evidence of oppression, anti-Semitism, and genocide in the national and international pages of newspapers. This should be really easy, guys. You can include racism in this too, and it's plastered all over the newspaper. Create a collage of these articles. Just snip the pictures from the articles and paste them into the page. Include a paragraph of your own explaining how this could be avoided in the future. Use the quote, "We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim." And then the other one is choose a powerful quote from the novel and create a 4 to 6 cell pictorial account of major events that correspond with the quote. Write a passage from that moment in the book in your drawing to mark the event. Here are the requirements. Okay, give your paper a title. Choose 1, 2, 3. Give your work a title. Typed, double space, blah, blah, blah. It's all right there. Neatness, detailed information, originality, printed information. Each one of the 3 Roman numerals that you have to do, you got to do one of each, is 100 points, so that's 300 points altogether. That will be considered your final. Let's look and see what else we got today. Let me go to Teams real quick. Alright, so if we are in Teams, nope, sorry guys, I'm off today. Share screen to, there we go. Alright, so if we are in Teams, Come on, teams, load. What? I just want teams. Alright, here's our teams. Let's go to our assignments. This is taking forever to load. If you have turned these in, I have turned them back. So take a look at them. If you haven't turned them in, get them done, please. It's not that tough. After apple picking Annabelle Lee, I'll be going over both of these tomorrow. So why don't you hold off on doing these until tomorrow. Night study guide 7 to 9. I'm going to lecture on that on Wednesday. It's due Thursday. Open window short story. You know what? I'm going to delete that one. You don't need to do that one. You have enough work. Let's not do a short story. And then vocab unit 3. Same thing with the vocab. Go do the practice test. By the time it gets to the test, you should be good. I'm going to finish up grading all those today. You'll see them for vocab unit 2. I'm just going to put your scores in to the vocab unit 2 assignments, which like I did the same thing for vocab unit 1. So if you look at vocab unit 2, when I go get your score, I'm going to put it right here, and then you'll be able to see it. Unless you have any questions, that's it for me today. We're going over the 2 poems tomorrow after apple picking and Annabelle Lee, and then night lecture Wednesday. You have work to get done this week. Get that study guide done and start thinking about that project. There's no harm in starting to work on that early. I don't see anything. Will your grades be posted on Illuminate? No. Illuminate is done for our district the 30th, so we're being told not to use Illuminate. I can go ahead and you should be able to see your grades here under the grades tab. I'll print it out and post it for you. I don't want to show you everybody's grades. If you have a question about what your grade is, let me know. I'll take a look. I'll shoot you back what I think it is right about now. If you are here and if you have done every assignment and if you finish your project and you've done Flipgrids, you're not going to get below a B. So make sure those things are done, and we should be fine. Any other questions, throw them down in the chat. If not, you're off to your novel groups. Remember, minimum of an hour in that novel group. Get those study guides done, and I'll be hanging around if you guys have any questions. Have a good day.